So funny.
All
All
right.
right.
Well,
Well, we'll get started. I know people will still kind of pop in, but that's okay as they join a little bit later. But I wanted to welcome you guys and thank you for coming this morning. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Mrs. Jarvis, and I'm one of the assistant principals here at MOVA. And I don't work with all the students specifically, but I do work with 10th graders. So if you're a 10th grader, you may know me a little bit more, but even then, I don't work with a lot of 10th graders, only if like maybe you're never logging in or something like that, I'll work with you. But I know you guys are all wonderful in here. So what these pathway events are, you probably see these pop onto your Canvas calendar on Wednesday mornings occasionally throughout the school year, and each Wednesday is a different topic. So we like to provide opportunities for our students to explore different topics related to careers. And today we're going to have Mrs. Riediger talk about the education and training pathway and some careers and different opportunities that we have within that pathway. Next week, we will have Mr. Colson and Ms. Byram talk about the agriculture pathway, and we'll have a guest speaker come in and talk to us about some agriculture career opportunities and things like that. So we like to mix it up. It's a good way for us to show you guys all the different pathways that we offer at MOVA. And by pathway, I mean kind of like a career pathway. So different classes that you can take to learn about different career opportunities. And so that's kind of what it's about today. Today is education and training. Like I said, next week is agriculture. And then as we go throughout the semester, you'll notice we'll have different topics on Wednesday mornings occasionally. So anyway, I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Riediger so she can talk about the education pathway.
Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to see how many of you are here today. So we're going to chat today just a little bit about exploring the education and training pathway. And like Ms. Jarvis said, this is kind of like a career pathway, and we encompass a lot of different careers. So we're going to talk about that. If you are on here and you just popped in, please mute if you don't mind until you need to ask a question so that we don't get feedback during the video. We appreciate that. So education and training, these courses are going to help you focus on careers that help others learn, grow, and succeed. That's what we're all about in the education and training pathway. So those kinds of careers include teaching, childcare, counseling, mental health support, and then we have all of the supports for our education and training professionals. So we have bus drivers, nurses, we also have speech therapists, specialties in certain special education classes, people who focus on autism. All of those kinds of careers fall within the education and training pathway. So I'm going to put up a quick poll, just real quick, to see who is interested in a career where you will help others learn and or grow. Who's interested in a career where you help others learn or grow? So we've got a good number in the A and B sections. That's awesome. Thank you so much for participating in that poll. So we're going to talk just a little bit more about why you might choose this pathway. So the careers in this pathway do these following 4 items. We make a difference every day. We work with children, teens, or adults. We have growing job opportunities. There are always jobs out there for teachers and people in the education and training pathway. And there's a lot of skills that we have in this pathway that are useful in many different careers. So we talk about all kinds of different things in our pathways, and those skills can be helpful in many different careers that you might choose. So you guys know these are the basics, right? being a teacher or an administrator, being a child care worker, being a counselor, or a mental health professional. Those are the four basics, but we have others, as I mentioned, that support education and training careers. So we have a lot of different careers in our pathway. And I'm going to throw up one more quick poll here. Which job sounds most interesting to you? So which one would you want to learn more about? Being a teacher administrator, a child care worker, a counselor, or a mental health specialist? Oh goodness, look at that high level in the mental health specialty section. That's great. Those are some of the jobs that are the most sought after, and we have the greatest need for mental health specialties in the education field. So that's great. Thank you guys. So here's our courses that we offer. We have education and training. That's our foundation course. So if you've ever had another kind of introductory course to a pathway, that's our education and training course. It's going to introduce you to all kinds of different careers and talk to you about certain skills in education and training. Then we have principles of education and training, child development, and mental health care. So we're going to talk a little bit about each of these courses really quickly. Education and training, like I said, it's the basics of teaching and training. And practicing different lesson planning and communication skills are some of the things that we do within that course. If you can, please remember to mute so that we don't get that feedback, please. Our next course that we're going to highlight is Principles of Education and Training. So this one goes deeper into the theories of learning, how we learn, how students think at different developmental stages. And then we're also going to talk about how schools and education systems work. So it's a lot of the behind the scenes of the education and training pathway. We also have child development, and actually these two courses on this slide are my favorite to teach. Child development is a great class. It talks all about how children grow, their mental and emotional growth, different milestones students or children will have, and how you can support kids at each of those different developmental stages. So we really have a great time talking about babies all the way up through our teenagers in high school in that class. And we do a lot of fun activities in that one. And then mental health care is maybe something that a lot of you would be interested in after that poll that we just did. It's really about how to support mental and emotional well-being. And it talks a lot about being able to identify different signs of stress and anxiety, and then how you can help during those maybe anxiety episodes or very stressful times, what we can do to support people that are in those different crises. So the last poll for you guys: which age group would you want to work with if you were going to have a career in education and training? Which age group would you want to work with? That's funny. I'm not going to work with teenagers. That's interesting because some people want to work with their age group and others maybe don't want to, or want to work We've got some big variety here, but there are a lot of you guys that are saying teens, so working with teens, that age group. And then babies and toddlers is the next highest chosen category there. All right, so how do I get started in the education and training pathway? So you can enroll in the very first course, which is called Education and Training. You got to take that one first. But you can enroll in those classes starting next semester if you would like. So you would talk to your counselor for more information on how to begin in the education and training pathway. Maybe you haven't selected a pathway and these classes seem interesting to you, or you have and you want to switch over because maybe your career ideas have changed. So you can do that with your counselor, and you can start, in January if you'd like. Another way to get involved is to join FCCLA. That's our club that we have on Mondays. Family Community Career Leaders of America is what that stands for. And it's a great club to be a part of. Our first activity was creating a vision board to help you vision for your future. And we do an activity every month as a club. And the other thing that you could do is you could volunteer in schools or in child care centers to kind of see if this is something that you really would enjoy doing as a career. Okay. So any questions for me or Ms. Jarvis?
Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate your time. If you do have questions, you can drop this in the chat. Yes.
Could you re-say that again about the assignment?
Oh, we don't have an assignment. I was just asking if you had any questions about the education and training pathway and the courses we have in that pathway.
Yeah. What is that?
Yes, Olivia, this was about having teaching or education as your pathway. Okay, Ms. Jarvis, is there anything else we need to do today?
Thank you guys for coming.
All right. Thank you guys. Ooh, a principal one day. Yes, that's fun. I would suggest being a teacher for a few years before you become a principal so you'll know what it's like. But that's a great goal to have. All right, guys, have a great day. If you have no other questions, have a wonderful Wednesday. Hopefully the weather makes you happy, because it makes me happy because it's fall now. So the leaves will start turning and everything will get pretty outside.
Have you enjoyed anything pumpkin spice here lately? Because it's the season.
Yes, I actually don't like pumpkin spice. I'm probably like the one person in the room that doesn't like pumpkin spice.
I mean,
Well, ciao.
Bye. All right, everyone. I'm going to close the room. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you, Miss Rachel.
Is that it? Is that it? Oh well.